opener. Because, like, you know, it's Saturday. We have coffee. We have questions. You have questions, and we have things to say about those questions. Generally, more questions.
Beards, coffee.
Yeah, I'm at
sunglasses.
I'm at like a weird beginner beard stage. I shaved just for the show. I was like, I'm gonna cut it down, and I'm gonna like the fucking amateur, like a guitar set. You know, you just get the like for beginners. We should write a book, How to Grow a Beard for Dummies, and it just says "Be a Man" for like 400 pages of it. Just be a man. Like, here's the thing: if you can't grow a good beard, no one cares because you're still growing a beard. Who cares? You don't grow beards for other people. You do it for yourself. Because it just happens. I just stopped shaving because I got lazy, and then it got cool to have a beard. So I was like, oh, I can be lazy and fucking hot at the same time and do nothing.
And warm.
And warm. You know, like if a woman ever tells you to shave your beard for her, leave her because she's Satan. Truth. Fuck, Kyle, I'm tired. I am tired, man.
It's a long day.
It's gonna be a long day, and it started early.
Way too early.
Yeah, you're like hungover. I stayed up like way too late talking to how people fart in their sleep and make train noises as they snore, and how I thought it was slightly cute until it stunk. I didn't tell her it stunk. I just told her she did it, and she was like, "Yeah, it's fine, it's fine." And I was like, "No, it's not," because he like Dutch ovened me, like you know, like snuggled up trying to be cute. And then the fucking smell hit me, and I was like, God damn it. I can't be like that, right? You can't just tell your lady she just fucking killed you. Like fucking mustard gassed you in the middle of fucking sleep. You can't say that, can you? Not this early in the stage, at least, I wouldn't think.
Not even this early in the morning.
Not even this early in the morning you can't tell her you...
Not this early.
Yeah, no.
So I just go back to sleep.
Just
roll over. Roll the other way.
Fucking bury my head in the pillows and just fucking be done with it. Oh my God. The coffee is real. The wake up is real.
Coffee is real today.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
The beards maybe not so much, but the coffee is welcomed in a big bad way. I started my morning off with screaming children and belts and crying. Siberia's starting to look like a really warm, welcome place to this guy right now. Here's my thing, okay? If you're a parent and your kid's an asshole, it's because you're an asshole, not your kid. It shits its pants and can barely pick its own head up. It's your fault. You're a bad parent, not the kid. What else can you say about it? I hate people, they make a comment, well, just some kids are bad. And, there's no bad kids. There's no such thing as a bad kid. There's just not.
Kids can be assholes.
Kids can be assholes, but that's because you're an asshole. You taught your kid to be an asshole. If your kid picks something up and throws it and says, bitch, it's because you're an asshole. He saw you do that to his mother, or you do it to his father. He didn't just figure that out one day, wake up and just, I'm going to do that because that sounds like a good time. And here's the problem with that, though. As they get older, they become the people that wind up in jail all the time. And the thug life, I didn't pick it, it picked me kind of people. And it's like, no, you didn't get spanked when you put your hand in the cookie jar, you idiot. Like, you had bad parents, bad influences, you're an idiot. That's my big thing lately. That's my big thing. Okay, if you're a child, and you're a man-child, I'm a man-child, right? We're all man-childs, right? We're not going to grow up.
Man-child.
I'm 23, I decided to get my ears pierced. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, I was just one day whimsical note, I'm going to do it.
At the rightful age of 23.
Yeah,
wake up, I'm going to get my ears pierced today.
Right. Like some kind of teenage girl just popped out of bed and was like, I need ear piercings. And I don't know. You get, like, I was around this person the other day. I'm not going to name his name. Granite is his name or something like it. It's the fucking most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. He's like, yeah, man, I get fucking caught. I'm going to jail again, drinking a 44-ounce fucking Milwaukee's Best, smoking a blunt, living in a trap house. And he's just like, yeah, man, it's fucking life, man. I'm like, no, that's not life. You're just fucking lazy and stupid. Like, and everyone was like, well, he didn't have parents. And I'm like, neither did Tarzan. He got a movie. Are you kidding me right now? Come on, dude. At what point are you like, is it the parents' fault, or is it like at a point it stops being your parents' fault, it becomes your fault. You're just like lazy. You know what I mean? Like my uncle's 47, lives with my sister for this second time in a year. Are you fucking kidding me? He's lazy. He's 47. He stocks cans at fucking Walmart. Fucking, come on. Come on. Come on. And his kids, that's the example you set for your children, is that you don't have to work for Missouri to take care of you.
Yeah, it's only the working people have to pick up their bills.
Well, I mean, dude, I've known you,
It's
years and years and years, and you've always worked. That's just, you've never not worked. You know, I hang around people, that's what they do. They work. They do work. They may not do a lot of work, and they may not do good work, but they do work. You know? Like, we wear tennis shoes on the weekends, not during the week. That's the kind of people I hang out with. Like I was saying, I'm stuck between being an old white guy and a hipster doofus. But the problem is, I just can't, like, cross that line between being a hipster doofus. I can't be a hipster doofus.
Hipster doofus or a hipster lumberdick?
They could be a hipster lumberdick. I have to carry an axe so people aren't like, you're a hipster. Like, no, I just wear this because I'm me. I'm a man. Dude, I've been wearing the same style, relatively, blue jeans and boots for like 13 years before it was cool, youngsters. All right. This wasn't a style. This was not a style choice. This was I work on shit and I get dirty and I drop heavy things on my feet and I don't want to lose a toe again. That's why I dress the way I dress. So I can do work because people are stupid and shit's always broke. That's the thing that's unanimous. You know, I love these moms. You know, they're like, okay, I'm going to do this course and I'm going to sell shake weights and protein shakes and saran wraps and whatever, you know, and it's like, you have no skill. There's always going to be the next person that's like, we're the new saran wraps and the new protein shakes and the new shake weights. There's always those people. And you have no marketable skill at that point. And it's sad, you know? And then you get the dads that are like, you know, that fucking working at McDonald's or Walmart, which, not to put anyone down that does those jobs, but the people that do those jobs and are content with the management position at McDonald's, you're not shooting high here. You've made some mistakes, you know? I know I'm a judgmental asshole, so...
Trade skills is kind of a dying thing these days.
Honestly, I think it's picking back up, though, because I think people are really starting to realize that, hey, yeah, you know, you can't do these things anymore. There always going to be stuff. That's the thing. A guy like me and a guy like you is always going to have work. I can go anywhere in the fucking world and make buku, because I can turn a wrench and I can lay fucking weld. And not to mention that I can engineer things, I can wire things. I'm just multi-talented. You know, and that didn't leave a lot of room for, like, partying and shit. But I can go anywhere and make money, and all the party animals are like Granite, living in a trap house, and it's fucking, like, 27 years old, with more goddamn diseases on his dick than anyone's fucking ever heard of. I'm sure that dude's got things no one's ever heard of. Scientists would be like, yeah, that's not a thing. It's got an extra eye. Like, what'd you do, rub that thing with uranium or something? What is wrong with you? And I'm sorry, and he's a nice guy, but he's like one of those nice guys, like if you met a mentally handicapped person in public and they were like, French fries, and you had French fries, you'd give them a French fry and go on your way and feel good about yourself. It's a karmatic thing. I gave him a cigarette once, and then he's like, my new best friend, you know what I mean? It's like a dog with a pretzel. You want to make a friend, you give a dog a pretzel. And like I said, I think he's a nice enough guy, but I don't know, man. I feel my IQ bleed away when he talks. I'm just like, do I have an IQ of 168? And it just... so fast.
It's just like, okay, man, just stand there. Don't say anything.
Right.
Just you can stand there. Stand next to me. Just don't say anything.
Don't breathe. Honestly, if you start breathing near me, I'm going to charge you royalties because it's my air. This is my air, and you are wasting it.
This is my...
Right,
this is my bubble.
This is my bubble, and you are breathing my bubble in, and it's irritating me. I hope, honestly, I'd hang around him more if I thought it just even a little bit of intelligence would rub off on him, and he'd just, maybe not like the next Albert Einstein. You know, I'm not telling him figure out, fusion reaction. That's not what I'm getting at here. But I am getting at, like, hey, maybe don't just skateboard and smoke weed and drink Milwaukee's Best in a trap house. Like, I don't know, get a job. He would be a good McDonald's thing. That's the thing about guys like him. Everyone's always going to need people to flip burgers and make fries.
Yep.
The world's always going to need those people. And that's the people that should be doing it, though. You know? Like, back in the day, this sounded like an old guy thing, but it was a teenager's job. That would have been something we would have done as kids. We would have went, okay, we're going to go flip burgers. We're going to go flip burgers, and that's what we're going to do, and then we'll go get another job, a better job. Did your power just...
No.
Oh, God, sorry, guys. We're just, like, trying to figure out... This is the first one. This is the first one. The first of many. Because I have a lot of shit to talk about, and Kyle just kind of rides the storm and laughs at my silly shenanigans.
The coffee is good. Let's just say that.
The coffee is good. He's in the power of wake up. I'm going to start soaking my beard in coffee, I think, because I like coffee as much as I like my beard. I think... You think that'd help it grow?
You could wear it.
Maybe, yeah.
Wear the coffee.
I wear the coffee every morning on my way fucking to work.
Coffee cologne.
Coffee cologne? Business idea. Trademark bearded coffee company.
You guys did not hear that?
Nope. We're going to edit that out anyways. It doesn't matter. They'll never hear it. Power of editing. It's like Photoshop, but for words.
It's almost like playing God.
God damn it. That's his thing. That's his new. He's gonna ride that one out. I'm playing God here. Do you know what it's like to be God? Like, no, because you edit the videos. Like, I mean, I don't know that. You sound like God. Not me. So no, yeah, so now that we've talked about stupid, absolutely ridiculous human beings, speaking of ridiculous human beings, I want to bring this up. Don't do meth.
Meth is bad, kids.
Meth is terrible. It's not even like sometimes okay. It's not like try it once, forget it. It's not anal. All right, it's not a try it once kind of thing. All right, kids, this is why do I need to say it? Why do I need to tell people don't do meth? This is what I mean. I feel like an adult in a romper room, like a grown ass adult's child's romper room around these people. I'm like, don't do meth, and they're like, well, but why? Like,
do you need a reason? I don't think you really need a reason.
Why do I need to explain it? It's like, don't play with guns that are loaded near your face, pointing them at you, and then you go, why? I just feel like we need to let those people, the meth addicts and the granites and the fucking, those people should work themselves out. Well, I think that's nature.
If they're not smart enough to not point a loaded gun at their face, maybe we should just let them do it. Yeah, no,
maybe just let the world just weed out the weak. Just let them fucking kill themselves off. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, but I'm obviously smart enough to see that people are stupid. Here's the thing about smart people. The thing that I've realized, that the smarter you are, the more cynical and bitter you are towards people, and the dumber you are, the happier you fucking are. You're like, I love everybody. And that's how you get butthole warts and shit, but that's a different story. That's the thing about stupid people. They're not smart enough to know that things are stupid. You know what I mean? They're just meandering around looking for the next fucking feeding trough and like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna fucking, how can I ruin this guy's day? That's what I think of stupid people. They look at me and they go, oh fuck, that guy right there, I'm gonna ruin his fucking day. How do I do it?
These are the people who get their news from Facebook.
Yeah, no, they're the people that watch mainstream news and they look at Facebook and go, these are factoid, the fucking gospel, dude. This is biblical shit. And you go, at no point, because what was it? Have you heard this? The meteor is supposed to hit like in a couple of days, destroy the fucking world, like for the 30th time ever in humanity.
I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard that one?
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. So I have this friend and she's just going on about it. She thinks it's happening, and I'm like, well, if that's happening, I'm gonna kill you, like purge you way before that happens. Like, trust me. If it's gonna hit in 2 days, I'm about to purge you in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go full purge in like 2 minutes. When I hear stupid shit like that, I'm just like, come on, can you just not read something on Facebook, repeat it out loud, because you sound like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, everyone goes, think before you speak. And I always was like, fuck you, I'm going to say what I want to say. And one day I woke up and go, I don't sound intelligent anymore. I sound like an idiot. So I think about what I'm going to say before I say it, to avoid the risk of sounding stupid. You ever been in an argument and then someone's like, well, fucking this is why this is wrong, and then you're standing there with your dick in your hand with no rebuttal at all? That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to be like just made an ass of. And that doesn't happen to me anymore. So, because I think about what I say. It's not complicated. It's
Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Think before you say.
Yeah.
If you learn anything today, don't do meth and think before you say it.
Yeah. No, because at the end of the day, kids, we're all monkeys on LSD on a big blue rock floating around trying to get along. Like, that's what we are. We're not anything more, we're not anything less, and the universe is actually indifferent. It doesn't care about you, it doesn't love you, you're just doing shit. Alright? Dude, I'm trying this new thing. You know me, I'm a planner. I like structure in my life. I like being able to go, this is what this is, so when I call upon it, it's there. I'm trying to do this new thing where I just kind of let shit happen, and I just do things, and it's irritating the fuck out of me. I think I've done it for like 20 minutes yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, it was stressful. Like, I don't know. Like, when people ask questions and you don't have answers, there's people out in this world that are okay with that. And these are not, like, here's the thing. On my spare time, I can, like, I ask, like, perpetual motion. How can you make it happen? You know, nuclear fusion. How do you make it happen? Or fusion reaction. Sorry, fuck, I sound like an idiot. Again. There we go. That's getting edited. But, and then, you know, there's certain people you talk to and they're just like, no, lackadaisical, you know, lethargic, fucking meandering about. And you're like, come on, man. Like, how? And then you look at their lives and they go, well, why is my life shit? And I'm like, well, you do dumb shit. Dumb shit happens to you. This isn't fucking, this isn't complicated. I'm sorry, I'm having a real hang up with stupid people today. Obviously, I woke up to it. I went to sleep with it. And I'm kind of just there. I'm torqued.
I'm just sitting here with the coffee.
Yeah, I'm full spood, guys. Kyle will say more later when he wakes up. So, on a different subject, I'm tired of talking about stupid people. I'm gonna get all hipster lumber dicks and stupid people, and let's move on to like heathen shit, like race cars and new crap, stuff.
That's what we talk about.
No, yeah, because that's not as frustrating as the other stuff.
Yeah, that's just where we put all our money.
Yeah, no, because, you know, I say people are stupid, but I spend thousands of dollars on fucking cars. Like, here's the thing, though, at least with my cars, there's a turnaround. Like, I sell my cars, I can go buy a house.
Yep.
I sell my cars, I can go buy a house. You cannot buy a shit ton of weed and go buy a house. Actually, that's bullshit. You could sell a lot of weed. You'd have to be like a really good weed dealer, though. Okay, here's my thing.
You'd have to be in the game for a while.
Right, you'd have to know some people, like Walter White.
Pretty much, you got to be almost dead.
Yeah, no, right. Is pot really a drug? I don't know. I don't think so. I like pot. I'm smart enough to like pot. That's the thing. You ever noticed
It really depends, really. I guess it really depends on what era.
Okay, well, I'm talking pot now. Because here's the thing about pot for me. I smoke it when I'm around potheads, which is not good. Because I'm too smart to be around stupid people that are burnt out. So we get high and they're like, man, fucking extension cords, man. And I'm like,
Yeah, here's an extension cord right here. There's a hook hanging from the ceiling there.
You can go ahead and you tie one of those fancy knots around your neck and take a Geronimo jump right there off yourself. Here's the thing, man. I hate saying terrible shit like that. I don't want to be this person, but other people make me this person. You know, they bring out the heathen. It's like, you know, here's the thing. Like I said, we all got, like, we're just floating on this big ass rock together. We're trying to get along.
All I can think about right now is All My Friends Are Heathens. That song.
Yeah, no, because we are heathens, though.
Now this song's stuck in my head. We'll have to play that for you guys.
Yeah, no, or something. There's probably copyright laws there in place to...
Probably.
All the race car parts I bought, I can't afford a royalty lawsuit against me. I'm thinking about taking a trip down to Texas to get away from Missouri people.
October 22nd? Yeah, like the last weekend of October.
Mm-hmm.
Going down to Austin.
Are you really?
Yep, USGP.
What's down there?
Formula 1.
Oh, dude, you're going Formula 1?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, fuck me.
Go see some Ferraris, McLarens.
McLaren.
Rich people stuff.
This is stuff that we can't afford. Here's my thing about, like, certain cars, like McLarens and whatnot. They're fast. But if I spent the same amount of money on a McLaren I did on my 70s American muscle car, it'd be 3 times as fast. Like, fucking blow it out of the fucking water. It's like Aston Martins. I love Astons and, like, Alfa Romeo 4Cs and shit. I love these cars more than anything. I would love to drive the balls out of these things, you know? But if I spent the same money on something that wasn't that, it'd be so much faster and nicer and cleaner and... It just would. It just would. Like the new.
Well, it'd feel more. You'd have a more personal connection to the car as well.
Not to mention, above all else, like Dodge is coming out with this new. It's okay, and forgive me, older guys that have like really into this thing. I love Hellcats and Challengers and whatnot, but it's the Dodge Hellcat Demon SRT blah 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 something letters numbers. Apparently the thing's supposed to be like way more badass is what I was reading, right? But apparently it's supposed to be like a measly 757 versus the 707 of the Hellcat. And I'm like, what's the fucking point of renaming it, rebadging it, and giving it like, I don't know, what, 5? No, it's 707, now it's 757.
It's all like 50 more.
50 more horse, and then going, this is the Demon. I'm like, no, Demon would be like 1,200 horse.
Which you probably wouldn't even really 50. Not even full 50. Like, you wouldn't even really feel a difference.
No, not to mention. Now there is going to be. I've heard there's going to be some differences. Okay, it's going to be an all-wheel drive to put the power down, which I'm like 50 more horse is not like warranting 4-wheel drive. And then here's the funny thing, it's going to be all-wheel drive, but it lost 200 pounds. How do you do that? Like the Nissan GTR is an all-wheel drive car. Was it about 550 horse? I think is what those things are. Like that's where their standing is. But then you're gonna go, okay, this is what Hellcat are like 4,000 pounds or 2 ton. It's a 2-ton fucking car. They lost 200 pounds and they were like, look how proud of us you are. You know, it's like, no, dude, you can't put all-wheel drive and with 50 more horse
and
lose 200. Yeah, no, I've been doing this way too long, kids. I know better. I know that's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure they got a typo there or something.
Obviously, that's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure they meant, well, the bad news is it's actually 200 pounds
heavier. I'd have been like, there you go. That makes way more sense. Because, like, I mean, you how are you going to lose 200 pounds? You're giving me 50 more horse. I don't know what the price difference is. I bet you it's fucking astronomical compared to a Hellcat. Because it's a Demon. That's the most ridiculous thing. I own a Dodge Demon. I own a Demon with a new 5.7 Hemi. All right? No fucking way 757 horse is gonna... There's just no way. You can't justify that for the price fucking increase. I bet it's crazy, dude. It's gotta be crazy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, and here, man, I remember the 90s. You remember the 90s and the early 2000s and all the slow, ugly fucking cars that came out. Dude, muscle cars and just fast, good-looking cars in general. All of them. Everybody is, like, just really changed the game. Okay, you know, when my dad was a kid, when your dad was a kid, you know, the 60s, 70s, old muscle cars.
It was all about how big...
The engine.
...of a motor you can fit in that space.
Car. Right. How much cutting, grinding, and welding with your fucking drunk ass buddies, and how much pizza you could wolf down and get this engine to fit in this car. That's hot rodding. Okay, that's hot rodding. That's going fast. That's, you know, okay, you know, I'm gonna race this dude next week because his fucking little Mustang beat my Charger, which is ridiculous. Could never happen. That was for Kyle. And that's what you did. You know, and we grew up in a weird time where I think there was like, I don't know, me, you, my buddy Drew, Owen, Tyler, and Mark.
Well, for us, it was completely different. There really wasn't much.
No, there was
like... I think really for muscle cars, it was pretty much just...
I think the Mustang.
Just the Mustang.
I think they did that weird fish, the catfish Camaro there for like a minute.
Yeah.
For a hot second, that fugly ass little shit.
They had the...
Neons, SRT4s.
The Trans Ams.
Trans Ams, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think what Chrysler did. I'm embarrassed right now. Because you know they didn't do it. Oh, they had those Turbo Z Daytonas. They're in, like, I guess, what is it, the 80s? Maybe early 90s? Oh. The Turbo Zs. Those things were kind of neat. My dad had one. He was all about that fucking little turbocharged car. My dad did. So I'm putting turbos on that 5.7, you know? And the old fucking white guy thing again. You know, they're like, goddamn turbos, voodoo magic and shit. And I'm like, what? Guys, I see what you can do with the motors. Like, you know, I'm not building an LA block. I'm building an LX block with twin 66mm turbos. Like, I'm trying to build a rocket ship. And they're mad about it. I'm getting nothing but hate from the old guys. Because they're like, you know, fucking voodoo magic. You know, no adders, no prochargers, superchargers, nitros, turbos. Dude, I can't even have people behind the car pushing it without being called a cheater. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I can't, you know... And I think it kills my engine builder because he's got that Pro Mod LeBaron. And I know I'm going to go around that thing. And he knows I'm going to go around that thing too. He's going to sabotage my engine on purpose. He's like, it was the turbos. And I'm like, or the fact that you just put like 3 head bolts in and it just puked oil everywhere and fucking threw the head like further than Ray Rice knocked his wife out in the elevator. I mean, it's really, really, really sabotaged me. It's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm between being an old white guy and like a young hipster doofus. Because women want the hipster doofus look. But I hang around old white guys because I hate hipster doofuses. I can't hang around hipster doofuses. They like the first time someone asked me to drink a pumpkin spice caramel macchiato skim milk half latte beer, I'd fucking pee on them. I would just whip my dong out and start urinating all over their boots.
I wouldn't even take a sip and pee it out on them.
No,
I just straight up just set it down, whip it out, and just pee right on it.
Just go.
R. Kelly all over the place.
R. Kelly. You have to be old to know what that means. It's weird now because, you know, my nephew, he's like 3, you know, and he's like all about cars, dude. That's his jam, which I was kind of like, how's it not going to be, right? But like, I can't, like, with these new cars, you know, the cars are driving themselves now.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the thing, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, my nephew's never going to be that kid that's like, oh, my car's going to take me to school. I hit a button on the dash while I can play with my phone, put my fucking makeup on, eat my breakfast, diddle my prostate. It's just, he's not going to be that person. He's going to have a steering wheel. Like, we're going to be weird because our cars have steering wheels. That's going to make our cars worth so much more. Like, dude, I can sell my car right now as is with just the subframe connectors for, like, I don't know, probably $4,500 with a title. Which, like, dude, I'm seeing these cars, no titles going for 15, $2,000, no engine, no trans. Beat the fuck. People want a fucking bunch of money for these cars. And it's like, dude, it's gonna be such a thing in a couple of years that it's not gonna be me trying to sell my cars. It's gonna be me trying to get people to leave me alone about just not selling my cars. You know, and I'm in that weird spot too, where you are, where it's like kids and marriage and mortgages and shit, where I'm gonna, like, you know, I know someday there's going to be a woman to tell me to ditch my cars. And that's how I'm gonna get divorced. Cars. Yeah, and it's gonna be the cars. It's like, it's if she was like, it's coffee, you know, it's me or the coffee and the beard. It's the coffee and beard, kids. I love my coffee. I love my beard. I love my country. I love my cars. Love my tattoos, my guns, my right to bear those arms. I am kind of terrified now, though, because Missouri lifted the CCW class thing.
Yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of stupid people.
Yeah, like, here's the thing.
Carrying guns.
Yeah.
Who you know, they've owned a gun, they've shot it before, but they don't know how to properly
to handle the thing.
Handle the gun.
Okay, I feel like there's just a lot of people now, you know, like, dude, I've been around military people my whole life. Love veterans, love you guys, love what you do. But y'all are real business about firearms and teaching people how to use the motherfuckers correctly so they don't shoot your dick off. Makes good sense to me. But you get you get certain people in this world that are like, well, I can go buy a gun. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing with it. And then you watch a Die Hard movie or a John Wick movie in a gas station and a guy's trying to hold the thing up. And you're like, I'm going to shoot at this person. And that's not the best thing to do. Like, I was so pumped because I was like, fuck, I can be lazy now and not go pay $200 and sit through like a week class with how to fucking handle a firearm. I know how to do it already. But then it kind of started to sink in that, yeah, I can do that, but so can everyone else. You know, like, I don't know about all that now. That's one of those deals. I don't want to get my dick shot off by, like, some little old lady because she can buy a gun and carry it and I don't have to know about it. It's a little, I don't know. I'm all about my Second Amendment rights, dude, but that is not necessarily sitting too well with me. Here's my thing. We can carry guns concealed, no class, and we can't smoke pot. All right? Like, honestly, if we could just smoke pot, we wouldn't probably need guns. Like, dude, I get high. I don't want to fucking fight nobody. I just want to, like, eat a cheeseburger and, like, jack off for, like, an hour or something and, like, watch a movie and go to sleep and listen to music. Like, I'm not...
Watch some Die Hard.
High as fuck, yeah. Eat a cheeseburger. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, like, a couple of times and laugh about it.
Come to Vegas. We'll have some laughs.
Yeah. Come down to the coast. We'll have a... Yeah, no, that's a good movie. Dude, that is a Christmas movie. I don't give a fuck who you are. That is the best Christmas movie ever.
You know what I've recently learned?
What's that?
National Lampoons was actually a magazine.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was actually a magazine.
Because I just thought it was that really great Christmas movie that I grew up watching. Like, you know, I watched that movie. You remember Eddie when he's like, "Merry Christmas, shitter was full," and he's dumping it in the storm drain. And I just thought, man, that's hilarious. And then I get older and I find relatives of mine that are just like that, and I'm like, oh, I want to kill myself. Like, we all meet people that you're like, is my family tree really branched out, or is it more just a cluster? You know what I mean? They make you worry, like you are to the tip of the fucking branch. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, these people. Like I said, I got a 47-year-old uncle, 48-year-old uncle. You know, he lives with my sister, and like, I'm related to that in some way, shape, or form. He's my mom's brother, so I guess he's my uncle. Because that didn't make me sound stupid. We're going to edit that part out because I sounded retarded. No, but...
You know, where your mom's your brother and your dad's your sister.
Yeah, no, that's when you know everything's jamming and jiving the way it's supposed to. More like a family bush than a tree. It's not... Didn't really sprout. No, I'm telling you, dude, there are some people that I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I don't know. Dude, I'm torqued. I'm triggered right now. I'm full triggered right now.
He's triggered. Right? Watch out.
He
is triggered.
There's just, these people are ridiculous.
Hashtag triggered.
Hashtag drive-by. I don't know. I'm just tired of ridiculous people doing ridiculous shit, all right? I hear people all the time go, well, my life's fucked up, and I'm sad, and this, and I'm going, you know what's wrong with your life, though. Go fix it. Like, stop talking about it. Stop repeating the problem, you know? And just go fix it. Just fix it. Just fix it. Just fix it. All right?
These days, it's easier than ever to fix the situation.
Oh, yeah, dude. I have no qualms about just hitting the fucking kamikaze button, blowing shit up, and starting over. I have no qualms at all. All right? You know, like, okay, she said, chill the fuck out, bro, to me last night. And I was just like, you know what? I almost told her, I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. All right? I almost kamikaze.
Add in a sound effect there.
Insert boom noise right there. If we could get just Steve Carell going, boom, roasted right there, that should just be our thing. Just boom, roasted. But the chill the fuck out, bro thing. But here's what saved it for me. She went, if you're gonna be angry or if you're gonna be a dick, just do it. And okay, yeah, all right. She's cool, man. She's cool.
Permission granted.
Right. No, it's like it's one of those things. Like I said, she's cool, man. She's kind of weird. She's got that weird free spirit hippie thing, and I'm not necessarily sure if her brain actually works as well as it should because she's high all the time, but she's cool, and I enjoy her most days when I don't want to just put a pillow over her face and watch her slip into the fucking cold night, you know? When she's not farting and snoring and being obnoxious and weird.
She's not one of those people who drives was that the Porsche SUVs?
No, she drives a Saab, a 2-door drop top Saab. It is the biggest hunk of shit I've ever seen in my life. The fucking struts are bad. The turbo doesn't work. The drop top won't go down, and there's no backseat for a kid to go into. And I'm like, fuck me. And she's like, well, I want an SUV. And I was like, lady, I've seen you drive. She drove a GMC Denali forever, right? And the fucking thing got smoked by a smart car in the door. And I was like, oh my God.
A smart car?
Yeah.
Was there anything left of that thing?
Probably not. Dude, can you imagine if a smart car hit like God forbid it hit a June bug or something doing like 2 miles an hour? Fucking carnage everywhere, the blood and the gore. It'd be like a fucking Mel Gibson movie. Just on the side of 44. Oh my God, that'd be terrible.
I really don't understand. If you live in an urban area where there's a lot of freeways, please don't buy one of these cars.
I don't care who you are. Don't buy those cars.
They're just
there's so many cool cars in this world, like Tesla. All right, Tesla makes a cool ass fucking American-made all-electric car.
I would love to get one of those, but they just want so much money for them.
Yeah, but they're American-made and they're cool. I'd rather take the hit on that and drive something that didn't look like a Prius or a smart car or a Chevy. What's the Chevy version of that? The fucking Spark, the Volt.
Oh no, talking about small compact or
the electric one.
The electric one.
Yeah.
Volt.
The Volt or the Nissan Leaf. That's the Nissan version of the I'm not a real car. I'm a rubber band car. But here's my thing, like, okay, McLaren. I'm not saying go buy a McLaren. No one can afford those cars. Like, absolutely no one can afford a McLaren. Like, at all, ever. Fucking not even a thing. But McLaren, I think, is it the McLaren P1 that's like half electric, half engine? Or, like, gas and electric?
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. That's, Jaguar. That's Jaguar. They have a all-electric one.
Do they really?
Uh-huh.
I think BMW's
There was a episode of Top Gear.
Was it Top Gear? Wait, the new Top Gear or the old Top Gear? Because those are
The
different.
old one.
Oh, okay. Because the new Top Gear, I'm kind of like, what the fuck ever. Dude, you can't get rid of Clarkson. You cannot get rid of Clarkson, Hammond, and May and just think anyone's going to watch that anymore. And you get Matt LeBlanc, Joey from Friends to replace them. I'm like, no, guys. He's funny.
It's like it's.
But I don't want my car news from that guy.
You can't have. I mean, yeah, you can have Americans on the show, but
yeah, Americans,
whatever.
It's like
that's what the show is based around. These group of British
car dudes.
These British. What's the word?
You want to know how to make that show
British
work?
tea lovers.
Yeah, but here's you want to know how to make that show work? You take an American dude that's super into cars. You take a British dude that's super into cars. And you take an Australian dude, because everybody knows Aussies are fucking insane when it comes to their fucking rides. And you put them on a TV show together. That's how you would make that show work. Not the dude from Friends. I don't want to see Joey. I'm not waiting for fucking Ross and Rachel to pop the fuck in and go, are they? Aren't they? Oh, is that an alpha? I'm just not interested in watching that show. That's not something that I'm like, okay, let's sit down and just give this a gander. All right? I'd rather pay Amazon to watch Hammond, Clarkson, and May do what they do. They're a bunch of old, bitter, cynical shit nuggets like us who like driving cool fucking cars and wearing like silk suits and shit. Like, and they're funny. They're funny. That's the thing. I can sit here and talk about cars forever in the most Bueller kind of way. Like the engine turns, the piston turns. That's not interesting. That doesn't do anything for anyone ever at all.
No, it just puts them to sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking hear about that. I want to hear about this thing's an ass slapping, prostate tickling, fucking, ride of my fucking life kind of ride. Like I'm not interested in how it all works. Magic happens, whoopee noises, and then power. That's all I care about. I know how all these things work because I was like, well, I need to know how these things work. But if I was just a normal Joe, this goes back to the Porsche SUV thing, okay? I just, like, for me, I could never, like, if I can afford a Porsche, I'm not buying the Porsche SUV. I'm buying a fucking Cayman or a 911 or a 944. I'm buying anything. There's no way, dude. They have Cadillacs. What was it? The V12 Cadillac? Is it? Yeah. It's a V12.
V12.
2-door Caddy. There's no fucking way, dude. I'd buy a Hellcat, a Caddy. I'm a knuckle dragger. I'm really unrefined here, but there's no fucking way I'm buying a Porsche SUV. There's no way, because it's not even good looking. It's fucking ugly. Like, I've seen the Cadillac wagons, like guys will, like, or some guy made a Hellcat wagon, I've seen Mustang, like a 66 Mustang wagon. Like, those are cool. Like, that's like, hey, I'm a dad, but I also vroom vroom. Okay? But there's no way I'm going to buy, if I can afford a Porsche, I'm not buying an SUV. I'm not buying an SUV. I don't give a fuck if I have a family. Y'all better walk. Y'all take the Shoelace Express, motherfucker, because daddy's going to vroom vroom. I got room for one person. Y'all better fight to the death for it. There can only be one. There can only be one. What about mommy? I'd stab her in the knee is what I would do. That's my advice if you want to ride in daddy's vroom vroom. Motherfucker, I got 2 seats and I'm driving. Figure it out.
Hashtag vroom vroom.
Hashtag vroom vroom.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Bearded coffee and vroom vroom. I'm sorry, I'm just at this weird point in my life where I don't feel like I need to explain things to people. Like, why do I have to say, hey, don't do dumb shit, don't smoke meth, don't buy ugly fucking Porsches if you can afford Porsches? I don't know why I need to. Don't get backyard tattoos. Don't get a fucking, like, roadside vasectomy because you had a coupon. Just why just the fucking garbage people, dude. These are fucking train wrecks and I'm not their stop. All right, they need to just chug the fuck on down the road. All right, you're a dumpster fire of a human being. You know what I mean? It's like, why do I need to say it? You know what I mean? It's bad parenting. Everything in the world. I've just become 100% convinced that everything comes around to bad parenting. Everything comes back around. I'm an asshole. Circle. It does come full circle.
Full circle.
All right, I know I'm an asshole, but you can look at the whole long line. I come from a long line of assholes. That's just what we do. All right? Stupid people give my middle finger an erection. Like, I can't help these things. This is just, like, here's the thing. If nobody in the world was a thing, I'd have a good day every day. I'd be a happy person if people weren't people, you know? And I try so hard to be that, like, loving, caring, free spirit, whatever, because that's, like, her jam. You know what I mean? But that's just not me. And I'm like, is that going to work? Because I am a dick. Okay, I'm all about free love and whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm going, okay, but your life's garbage because of it. So, like, get your head out of your ass. You're 22 with a kid. Like, come on, dude. Come the fuck on. You got a kid, dude. You got to fucking pull your head out of your fucking ass. Like, it's not about you anymore. It's like, absolutely at no point. When you have a kid, you no longer matter as a human being. You're not a person. It's your kid. That's it.
Yep.
All right. And here's the thing about people. If you're dumb enough to have a fucking child, okay? If that's, like, your jam. Like, if you planned it and you're having a kid, you're probably smart enough to, like, have your shit together, you know? But, like, if you're just, like, you're old enough to do the deed, to make smushies, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna smush, and then you have a kid. Smishmorphin. All right. If you're gonna smishmorph and make a little DNA fucking bundle of joy, you gotta get your head out of your ass. You can't just be all fucking like you're just gonna tiptoe through life and just be silly about it. Dude, you have a kid. Come on, dude. You're a kid with a kid. And that's our problem with our generation is we're a bunch of kids with a bunch of kids because obviously condoms were just not a thing that no one ever learned about ever.
Yeah.
I learned about condoms. I don't normally use them, but I did learn about them. You know what I mean? I'm fully aware that, if I don't.
Learn about was it birds and the bees? Bees knees?
The bees knees?
Birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees knees. I don't know. I forget.
I don't know the saying.
My dad just went, you stick it in that hole, she makes funny noises, you make funny noises, and it's pretty much over. And then she gets half your shit when she leaves you, and you're miserable forever. And after the first kid comes, you don't get any more.
Not in Missouri. She gets everything.
Yeah, right. You know, my dad pretty much, like, my dad's, honest to God, here's what he told me. He went, so you do it, and then you have the first kid, and then she doesn't give it up for a while, and then you have the second kid, and then it's over. You just go get clipped. I'm pretty sure that's just what my dad was like. Like, your life is over. You get married, you have kids, and then you just kind of sit there and you're cynical and hate each other forever. And I'm like, man, that sounds like no fun at all. He makes marriage sound like, dude, like I hang out with old, white, married guys. They're all married, you know, and they're all cynical and bitter. And I have this one buddy, he's like 52, I think, and he's like single. And he lives in this weird little apartment. He drives the same vehicle, you know, he's driven it for like 9 years. Cool dude, but he's like kind of like me, just really smart, but kind of a dick about it. And I can't tell if he's as bitter as the married guys. I'm like, does it matter? Does it matter if you get married? If you don't get married, you just like, this is when you're gonna wind up. We're all gonna wind up at this finish line. We're cynical and bitter and hateful and
everybody hates everybody.
Yeah, dude, and that's the fucked up part. Like me, I'm trying to be the nicest person I can be without being a doormat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, I'm like, I try really hard to be nice. I try so hard to be nice. Because I don't want people to see the ugly. You know? Like, when I get mad and I get mean, I'm going to hurt your fucking feelings. I'm going to, like, you're going to be, like, in a pool of your own urine and tears.
Drive shafts go flying. Transmissions go flying.
Yeah.
You got humpback whales yelling at you.
Humpback yells when, because that went, see, there you go. That's the heathen. That was the heathen coming out, man.
We're all heathens, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's what we are. I don't fight it. I'm all about shenanigans, and I'm a preposterous, cynical...
The Viking heathens.
I am a Viking heathen. That's exactly what I am. I want a battle axe and a beard and my coffee, and I want to do heathen shit with my heathen friends. I want to build race cars and go fast and find someone that doesn't completely annoy the living piss out of me, which at this point is probably... Here's the thing. You ever heard the old saying, you run into an asshole in the morning? You ran into an asshole. You run into assholes all day. You're the asshole.
Yep.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm the asshole here, and I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm in that weird point where I'm like, do I need to be okay with that, or do I need to change that? I think for a podcast like this, it's probably better that I don't. Maybe I needed an outlet. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe this is just like one of those things like once a week, we'll do this, and then I can be like a normal, even-keeled human being and not just like...
A normal heathen.
A normal heathen. Like, I can even keep my...
Instead of being a Viking heathen, you can be a normal heathen.
Right, like a human heathen instead of just Viking, where I'm like battle axe to the face, you old lady for cutting me off in traffic, or you for saying dumb shit and being a loot. Here's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. I just can't stand certain people and the way they behave themselves. I'm like, when I was 17, there were certain things we did that I was like, okay, that was ridiculous. When I was 18, and then when I got to 19, I was like, okay, I did this when I was 18. It's ridiculous. You're supposed to grow. They don't call it growing up just because the numbers change. You're supposed to grow as a person. If you wake up, okay, you have 24 hours. That's what all anyone has. All right, we have 24 hours. If you wake up the next day the same person you went to sleep as, you wasted 24 hours. That's what I personally believe. I feel like if nothing has changed in 24 hours in your life, you're wasting your time. You've done nothing, and you will be nothing until you decide, hey, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm doing it different this time. That's just the way I look at it, okay? I see these people that their lives are in the fucking garbage bin, and they go, I don't know what to do, but tell other people that my life's in the garbage bin and I don't know what to do about it. And it's like, that's not solving a problem. That's just repeating a problem.
You gotta get out and change it.
You gotta get out and change it.
Only you can change it.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna save your fucking life. I'm not gonna fix your problems for you. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna tell you, hey, you know what's wrong with your life. All right? Here's the thing. You can repeat the problem all you want. Motherfucker, if you gotta poop, and you just keep telling people you gotta poop, like, what do you want me to do about that? How's that my problem? How's that in my situation in any way, shape, or form? If you gotta poop, go take a fucking poop, dude. I'm putting it in layman's terms so everybody can understand my point. Not because our listeners are retards, just because the people that... Here's the thing. The people that are going to listen to this podcast are the kind of people that we get along with. We're not going to... The people that are going to listen to this and get butthurt are just not our people. You know what I mean? We have our people. These are our people. If you listen to this, you're our people. You're tattooed. You like shooting shit and going fast, and you hate stupid people, and fucking, you're a heathen. You're a heathen. You're an angry, bitter, cynical fucker, probably. Or you're not, and we're hilarious to you because we are, which is fine. We'll get along just fine. It's just one of those deals, man. It's, Donald Trump. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Old Donnie boy.
You hear that, rioters out there?
I just endorsed Trump.
Can't forget those guys.
Yeah, no, the Bearded Coffee guys just endorsed Donald Trump. Is that what we're gonna fucking mainstream news, man? We're gonna be like, oh, they support the wall. Like, two weird dudes from fucking Missouri that have no outlet at all right now because it's like 2 degrees outside and we're talking into a microphone. That's
drinking coffee,
stroking our beards and our egos. Oddly enough,
gotta stroke the ego. That's what makes the world turn.
I'm self-indulgent in that way. Like, one thing I will say about this chick: she may fart and she may say silly shit. She may snore loud and she may, like I said, her brain may not work like all the time. But she strokes my ego, dude, and it's killer, dude. I love it. I love it. Because I need that. I need someone to be like, hey, you are the fucking best thing in the world. And I'm like, I am. You got to believe that, I think, at the end of the day. Because what's the other option? Like, you're garbage? You can't believe that. I think you need to step back sometimes and go, wait a minute, am I garbage right now? Like, dude, I try to do it at least once a week. At least once a week, I step back and go, okay, have I been a dumpster fire all week? Or am I being, like, the best me I can be? You got a self-analysis, dude, because here's the thing. Like, I'm not going to do it for you. You're not going to listen to me. It's like when you're dating somebody and they're bad for you because they do meth. Because they do meth. Like meth the drug. And you got to step back. And, when your friend's like, yeah, she's on meth, don't date her. And you do it anyways. You need to listen to that person that's like, hey, don't date that person. They're poison. Because you're not thinking about it clearly. Like, did you know the same part of your brain that controls love is the same part that controls addiction. Makes a little more sense now to me. I was kind of here's the thing, like I had to do research on this and figure out why I do dumb shit. All right, and the comment, the old adage, booty blind, is this legit? It's totally 110% bona fide, legitimate gospel. It's true. The prefrontal cortex is the same part of the brain. Here you go. I'm gonna just a little science fact for all y'all. It's the same part of your brain that goes, hey, I can't punch my boss in the face. Knock it off. All right, chill out, dude. Calm your baby buns. You can't do that. And that gets totally overridden by the part of your brain that controls addiction to like alcohol, drugs, like meth. Like meth. Do you think I drove home the meth portion of this yet? Or not to do it? Do not do meth. Why do I have to say it? Dude,
people, they just in one ear, out the other.
Dude, I'm honest to God, I'm breaking a sweat from frustration at the fact that I'm a grown man that needs to tell other people don't do meth. Why is that a thing in the world? It's like, dude, as a kid, you were told, don't get the cookie out of the cookie jar. I'm going to spank your little ass. And you did it anyways, and they didn't spank your little ass. So now it's like, don't do meth. So the cops arrest you, and you get in a bunch of shit, or like robbed at gunpoint. That's like I guess that's like the human equivalent, or like the adult equivalent of getting spanked. What the fuck?
All because you shouldn't do meth.
Yeah. Or anything else stupid. Like, I don't... Why do I gotta explain it? I feel like a dickhead, like, all the time, because I'm the guy that's like, hey, don't do that. It doesn't feel like a thing that needs to be explained. It's just one of those cardinal rules, like, don't steal a police car. Don't steal a cop car. Well, why not? Because it's stupid. That I would actually do, though. If I had to pick between, like, meth or, like, stealing a cop car, I'd steal the cop car. Like, dude, I'd steal it in a heartbeat. Oh, my God, that'd be so much fun. That's how I'm going to go to Bray. He's going to be doing the podcast by himself, trying to get me bailed out of jail.
For stealing a cop car.
Free Harambe. Free Jeffro. His beard will not be held down. Dude, I want to get my beard so big that I can, like, take a bullet to the face and it just, like, spits it back out at people. Like, I want to spit it back out at speed at the person that shot at me. That's where I want to go.
It's just like a big rubber beard.
Yeah.
They shoot it and just ricochets right back at them.
Yeah, no, man, I want it to have muscles and, like, a personality and everything. Like, do we need shiny beards, though? This is a weird question that I've been pondering about. Like, short beards are good. Long beards are good. I love beards. Beards, everyone. If you're a dude, you should have one. Even if it's an ugly beard. Even if it's a patchy beard. Just let that shit go, dude. If you're dude, just go full Allahu Akbar. Like, just love your beard. Love your face. Because it's not going to stop growing, is it?
Nope.
It's just never going to stop growing. Well, it didn't grow good here and it didn't grow good there. Just let it keep going and fucking who cares? Rock a Fu Manchu if that's what you can do, man. Like, who cares? This is the year, because I've noticed some old guys, like my dad, and just older guys, they shave, dude, and I don't get it. My dad cannot have a beard, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is with that?
Even if you keep it short, that's fine.
Yeah, keep a short beard. Stubble is sexy.
You just gotta have some kind of facial hair. It gives you character.
I hate these guys with these really long man buns and no beard at all, because I'm like, you look like a chick.
They're clean shaved and they have a baby face still.
Yeah, with a big long ponytail, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is bass backwards, dude. All right, like I keep my hair traditionally short, but my beard is always long. Like I said, I have like the beginner beard right now because I was like, we're starting a podcast about beards. I'm gonna just the whole time the podcast is going, I'm just power grow it while I'm talking. See, this, you know what I mean? I want to write a book.
Just feed it some coffee.
Feed it some coffee. You want to grow a good beard? Feed it coffee. Feed it vagina juice. You can edit that part out.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, oh, I will. How much of this are you going to edit out? All of it.
Well,
Every part that I'm talking. Depends are for old people. How much do we have recorded?
We have about 55 minutes.
Oh, wow, we got 55 minutes, dude. You're going to have to, like, edit that down. Dude, that's like 2 podcasts. We're just going to, like, we can do, like, 2 weeks worth of podcasting right now. I should have jotted more shit down. I did this, like, I was eating Cheetos, listening to music when I was jotting this shit down on my computer.
Oh, is that what the Cheetos are? Stains are?
Yeah, no, the Cheeto stains. Yeah.
I was wondering what the cheese stains came from.
Yeah, no, well, part of that was Cheetos. The other part was because I got stank dick, but I just got to shower more, I think. Dude, I hate the winter. I'm like wearing 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of socks, 4 shirts. I can't stand this shit, dude. That's like my one big thing about going bald. That would be my one fear about being bald. I kind of want to go bald in a weird way because then I could wear hats and shit all the time and be like cool with it and not worry about like, is my hairline gonna go anywhere? But like in the wintertime, I couldn't deal with the fucking cold. I would have so many hats on, dude. My head would look so big. I couldn't even carry my own head. You know what I mean? I'd be like falling over in other directions and shit. It'd be terrible. It'd be funny, but it'd be like, it'd be pretty bad, dude. Oh man, I feel bad. You're gonna have to sit here and just like listen to all of the, oh my god. I thought I had the bad part when I was like, I'll make the YouTube channel, I'll make the Yahoo, the Twitter, the Facebook, get the logo made. You know, I was like, yeah, man, I'm doing a lot, man. I'm like fucking really invested in this. Now I'm like looking at this. You gotta listen to me talk for like fucking 55 minutes. This may be the only podcast we do because Kyle's gonna kill himself. Like that. Oh my god. No, but we didn't even really talk about the shiny beard versus no shine. Right? Is it fucking silly? Is it just fucking silly? Like, I have the beard oil stuff and stuff. I do not like a shiny beard. It freaks me out. It's like it's like a weird semi-gloss paint job on my face, but the top of my dome is still like dull. You know what I mean?
I've done a lot of painting the past couple weeks at work, and I need new filters for my mask.
Right.
So I'm just getting.
Oh, dude, you're getting baked.
Yeah, I'm
mad baked right now. Dude, you better chill, man. You're gonna be like, what's his name? Dude, that's the thing. I can't remember stupid people's names. I just remember the stupid shit they say sometimes, which I'm like, man, I need to let that stuff go. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, Dad, how do you deal with stupid people? He goes, I just ignore them. I've not learned that yet. I'm not old enough yet, you know. I got white in my hair, white in my beard. My testicles touch the toilet water now, which is a really heartbreaking moment in a man's life. If you're young and you're hearing this, just wait. But, yeah, man.
It's real, people. It's real.
Yeah, man. I have not developed any kind of patience. I think the older I'm getting, the less patience I have with people. Because
I used to have all kinds of patience, but
I never did.
Working with stupid people, my patience has just
plummeted.
Disintegrated.
Just plummeted.
There's nothing there.
If it was a roller coaster, dude, it'd be the Superman. And fucking down that quickly. Gone.
Patience gone.
Yeah, no.
Kind of like how they say 0 fucks given, 0 patience.
Yeah, no, I never had patience, and I legitimately never tolerated other people very well. Like intelligent people. Yeah, no. I love people that are like way smarter than me because you can grow that way. Like, I don't know. It seems like the weird thing that nobody's really like invested in growing as a person. You know what I mean? They're just like, I like who I am. And I'm like, dude, you still shit your pants occasionally. Like, come on, man. You know, if you're in your 20s and you sometimes still kind of poop on yourself and you're just like okay with who you are as a person, dude, you're just not my people. You're not my people. Like, you're playing with a Batman light on your jeans right now. That's my people. Dude, you are getting destroyed at work with that paint, dude. He's just like, dude, like, our podcast is going to be garbage now because he's going to be too fucked up all the time. He's going to be the new Granite. I don't think that's his name, but I just, like, the reason I call him that is because I was like, this dude's retarded. Obviously, he's thick. Like Granite. His name is Granite. And I think his name's like Gerald or something. That'd be a weird name, Gerald. Dude, that's a cool name, actually. Gerald.
It's kind of like Harold, but
better. Like
Gerald.
Way, like, less
Gerald.
rapey.
Hi, how are you? I'm Gerald.
Like, when I hear Harold, I think rapey. When I hear Gerald, I think Knight of the Old Round Table. You know what I mean? I'm into, like, weird old names. Like, you know, if I have sons, I'm like Opie, Arlo, you know. I don't know something about those names. I'm just kind of like, those are good names, you know. They're like Bynum is a weird one, but like the one, yeah, this is my grandpa's real name. He fucking hated it, but my great grandpa's nickname was Mako. Mako. Yeah, and I was like, that's tough sounding as fuck. It's like Ex Machina, but like for dudes. You know what I mean? And I'm like, my nickname's like Cobra. And I'm like...
See, I'm thinking more like macho.
Macho. The dude was straight macho, dude. He was built like a brick shit house.
Macho, nacho.
Macho, nacho?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got bombed last night, I'm assuming? Just fucking gone to the world?
It was gone. Just straight up.
Dude, we should get shirts made that says 1 drink and I'm done. And then, like, the front of
it never works that way.
No, it never's ever gone
works
that way.
that way.
I can't not just not. Here's the thing. If I make the comment, it's going to be 1 drink and I'm done. I'm just going to get blackout, fucking piss my pants drunk. That's why I don't go out and drink, though. Because I can't afford it. I can't afford race cars, tattoos, silly farting women with nitroglycerin plant farts and, like, snores like a wind tunnel. And, like, everything else I do. And cigarettes and coffee. And everything I do and go get bombed. I just can't. I'd be broke all the time. I mean, every second of every day I'd be broke as fuck.
Yeah, it's a long weekend. Just getting bombed every single day.
Oh my god, dude, I couldn't get bombed every day.
Like, how am I awake right now? I have no idea.
Coffee and beards and podcasts and
No
Jeffro.
idea.
Dude,
And I'm out of coffee.
Oh god.
I'm out of coffee.
Oh no. I'd like to think my energy is causing you to rift a little bit just to keep you alive. I feel like I'm like your fucking life support right now. Just like beep beep. Dude, like
if somebody can bring me an IV of coffee, that would be very much appreciated right now.
We need a Rocky montage of just us slamming coffee. Just trying to stay alive via intravenous drip. Yeah, no.
Gonna need a montage, everybody.
You see, like, what's her name, dude? She's like stoned, like a lot. She likes smoking pot. She's high all the time. Dude, I smoke a little bit of pot. I'm not doing anything. I get, dude.
Just a vegetable.
I am a fucking dude. I become a Neanderthal, a caveman. I can't even, man. I'm too stoned to even be a heathen. You know what I mean? It's weird, but she functions like, honest to God, she probably functions better high. And I'm like, I keep dating women like that, and I'm like, that's not me. Like, is that unhealthy? I'm Kyle Cole's romance counselor 101. With coffee. Coffee.
Kind of like Warenberg.
Oh God, coffee. I need to go see a movie.
Coffee.
Dude, I just keep dating women like that, and I'm like, obviously it's not healthy or working. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. You think that's like, I need some advice here, man.
I can't write.
You can't write?
I can't write or spell right now.
He's really gone to the world. Like, he has become dumpster fire. He's dumpster fire gone. I'm triggered and he's tired. We should rename our fucking show Triggered and Tired.
Tired Trigger.
What in the world? Dude, do we want to hit pause, go smoke a smoke? Get you standing up. I need a cigarette, I'm zoning.
Wow.
What?
We've been doing this for an hour.
There's no way I feel like I've been talking for an hour.
We've been talking for an hour.
Are you kidding me right now?
We have been on the air for an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. I can't do there's no way.
This is like 2 weeks
worth of crap. Yeah, no, here's the thing though, dude.
There's a lot of editing to do, that's for sure.
Oh my god, he's gonna be here, like, next time I see him, he's gonna have a gray beard. Hello. Haven't seen the sun in days.
Gandalf
the
Gandalf
Grey.
it.
I feel like my Gandalf's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna hit you with it real quick. Gandalf the Grey.
No,
not good at all.
That sounds a little
really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, alright then.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
He goes, that was
bad.
probably the second worst thing I've ever heard. And I went to a Luke Bryan concert once.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You ever heard about the $500 Craigslist clunker challenge?
No, yeah, I'm thinking we do that. I'm thinking like we can take $500 a piece, save up $500 a piece, right? Or like we can just like scan the internet and find the biggest hunk of shit for $500. And that could be the bearded coffee vehicle. Dude, there is like so many $500 rape vans on fucking Craigslist right now. There is a black light to be had in all of it.
There's a black light to it, just covered.
Yeah, there's more DNA in those $500 vans than one genetic makeup of 1,000 people. All right, there's a lot of DNA in those vans.
Oh man, that reminds me of that one movie with was that Will Ferrell and Marky Mark.
Oh,
With the
other guys.
Yeah. The homos had an orgy in your Prius.
The hobos had an orgy in the Prius. Like, oh, God. Dude, I almost bought a 1977 Dodge D150 van. And, dude, this was the biggest hunk of fucking redneck shit. It was a 360, 727, headers, like fucking purple horny glass pack exhaust coming out the side, you know. And it was like this horrible robin egg blue, dude. It was the ugliest piece of shit. Got Krager's on it, you know, and like missing the wheel wells and shit in the back. Just the quarters were just gone, you know. And I was gonna spray paint El Serape van on the side of it. And I was just gonna let it be
with candy on the inside.
Yeah, no, right. Because the girl I was dating at the time, yeah, you know, the don't do meth person, she works at a hair salon, and I was just gonna take it up there and just be really loud and burnouts in the parking lot, just be obnoxious about life, because I like doing things like that. Are you gonna hit pause? I'm gonna go smoke a smoke. I'm zoned.